My days when I was in the Village a lot doing stand-up, I was at John's constantly. I always wanted my picture on the wall. At the end of the night, I took a picture with the owner. I think I'm finally going to get on the wall of John.
Good for you.
And I had it. I decided that day I'm going to run 87 miles so that
you could eat.
So that I could eat. So I had so much food. I had 4 slices of pizza. I had tons of shells and this and that beer.
So you were pasta loading after your marathon.
Yeah, and I was drinking so much beer. I love that beer.
Beer?
Robin, Howard had, my count was 5 slices of pizza and
Might
a
have
few
been 5
cold beers, and it was just, and I was sitting next to Howard having beer and pizza.
Oh, wow. So we pull up to John's with Artie, and all the maniacs that I invited to Artie's party, I hear them all the way out on the street going, shh, 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 shh. Here he comes, here he comes. Shh, everybody quiet. You know, they can't even do it.
They can't even.
Fine, you're on the air in Red Hill, Pennsylvania.
Hey now, Howard, how you doing?
Hey now.
Hey, I got a couple questions. First, how'd you make out with Artie this weekend with the dinner?
Well, now I can reveal to you my master plan.
Happy birthday, Artie.
Thank you very much, Rob.
As you last heard, I was taking Artie out to dinner on Friday night. So I said to Artie during the week, come over to my apartment at 7:30. And I'll give, so if we can drink and stuff, you get a ride with me, and then my driver will drive you home. So he goes, okay. So he shows up at my apartment 7:30. We get in the car, and Beth had a gift for him.
Uh-huh. And he opened that at the apartment? Or
No, he didn't open it up. Did you open it up yet?
Wait, which gift?
You
that little
didn't
bag
open
I gave
your
you.
gift?
When you walked in, I gave you a little bag.
Oh, right here. Okay, yeah. No, I did open it. That was very, very nice.
Remember
Flirting with disaster.
Remember Artie said he beats off to flirting with disaster?
How weird is this now?
Now you can beat off.
Did you tell her that I said that, or did I like the movie?
No, I told her. I said Artie beat off to...
It's so funny how women are, she's like, she gave me a beautiful card, and it says, Artie, Howard told me you enjoyed this movie.
So anyway, so we get in the car.
DVD, you can pause it and everything.
And what Artie did, then Artie and I were talking, and Artie had a family dinner.
Yes.
The night before with about 27 people or something in his family at the 21 Club.
How was that, Artie?
It was great. I would recommend anybody who has the wherewithal to do that. It's like this private little room at the 21 Club that goes back to the Prohibition days. It's got a lot of history, and it's the only table in the room. So they just cater to one party, and it's just a great experience. We had a lot of fun.
Good.
It fits about 20 people. So,
So Artie had this family gathering and stuff, and so he said to me in the car, I'm just glad we're going to dinner. The three of us, we'll have some conversation, blah, 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 blah.
He was tired from his party before.
Yeah, and he said to me, and I'm just so glad that, my family got together. It was great. And he goes, at first, his sister Stacy was going to make the party a surprise party, but he was like, I don't want any surprises, So, all that. So we're driving down, and what Artie didn't know was, for his 40th birthday, I bought out the entire restaurant, John's, the pizza place.
Yes, one of Artie's favorites.
I took it over for the night.
Unbelievable.
John's Pizzas.
Wait a minute. You had a surprise party for Artie?
You do? I didn't invite you. That was the surprise. So
I'm surprised, too.
So what I had done, and Beth and I discussed this, we were sitting at home, and we said, what would be the ultimate party for Artie? And Beth goes, first of all, John's Pizza is the best. She goes, Artie would want, like, beer and pizza and pasta, like the best he could get.
Yeah.
And she said, so we got to find a place that, that we could do something really fun like that where he doesn't have to get dressed up.
A lot of great pizza places, too, don't have enough room at all to accommodate a party.
Right, they're not that big.
It's a unique thing to find.
Right. So in the search, and your friend Sheila there helped out. We should give Sheila
She was wonderful.
A plug.
Yeah. But she helped us. We find out from the guy at John's, they've never closed the place down, ever, in its history.
Right.
But the guy said, hey, this sounds like it would be kind of fun. So he quoted me a price. And he said, okay, you'll have the place all night till 1 in the morning or so. We'll close it down. You got booze and food, and we'll bring in dessert from somewhere else, this and that, the other thing. So...
Done deal.
Done deal,
Nice.
right? And no matter what anyone wanted, you want pizza pie, boom, you bring, they'll make it up for you. And then they also had meatballs and great
Was the
shells,
food
which
good?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right? Unbelievable.
Well, again, I love John's. I probably went to John's originally 25 years ago, and in my days when I was in the Village a lot doing stand-up, I was at John's constantly. I always wanted my picture on the wall. At the end of the night, I took a picture with the owner. I think I'm finally going to get on the wall of John.
Good for you.
And I had it. I decided that day I'm going to run 87 miles so that
So that you could eat?
So that I could eat. So I had so much food. I had 4 slices of pizza. I had tons of shells and this and that beer.
So you were pasta loading after your marathon?
Yeah, and I was drinking so much beer. I love that beer.
Beer?
Robin Howard had, my count was 5 slices of pizza and
Might
a
have
few
been 5
cold beers, and it was just, and I was sitting next to Howard having beer and pizza.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. So we pull up to John's with Artie and all the maniacs that I invited to Artie's party. I hear them all the way out on the street going, shh, 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 shh. Here he comes. Shh, everybody quiet. You know, they can't even do it.
They can't even do that, right?
So we get out of the car and Artie's like, where is this place? What place are we going to? I go, oh, no, it's next to John's. But you know, so he was all confused.
Right.
And we were in the middle of a heavy conversation and everything, but I was really focused on surprising Artie.
Right.
Beth gets out, we get out. And Beth was dressed like a little slut, which was great. Right?
Beth looked fantastic.
Yeah, she was dressed like a slut. She said, I'm going to dress like a slut tonight. And I said, well, everyone will appreciate it, I think. You know. So we get...
Double A wasn't there, was he?
No.
Okay.
No. So the people invited were a couple of Artie's...
Yeah, I don't even know what the guest list was.
It was a couple of people from here, a couple of comedians that Artie... your boyfriend was there. That's why we thought you'd show up.
Oh, please.
Yeah, it was...
Jimmy was
Jim was
flying.
single. No, like the 3...
I go, hey, Jimmy, where's your girlfriend? He goes,
I left
wow.
her tied to the bed.
The 3
I'll be
comics...
resting my balls on her later on.
The 3 comedians they did invite were some people who were close friends of mine, Nick DiPaolo and Joe Matarese and Jimmy Florentine, and only one of them was single. Only one of them had no date. So, you know, I guess Robin was busy.
Yeah, she was detoxing. I'm not kidding. She was
No,
detoxing.
I know. I figured she was doing something healthy. So.
Well, anyway, in fact, this all came about because Robin had said to me, let's get the people together. I said, oh, it's Artie's birthday. I was talking to Beth. I said, we're going to throw him a surprise party, so we were all going to get together. But,
Yeah, and then I couldn't go.
right. So we were going to make it the following weekend, but then your birthday would have
Yeah, it
passed.
would have been passed.
Would've
I
been
said,
kinda
no,
weird.
do it now.
So I'll just make plans with Robin and
Robin
trot
did,
her around.
Robin did offer me a fantastic gift, though.
What was that?
We're going to go
You're going to
see...
detox with her?
Yeah, that's what I really need.
She's going to wrap you up in a blanket?
That would be the nice thing to do for my health. But no, we're going to go see Chaz Palminteri is doing a limited run of a Bronx Steel. That was originally a one-man show that he had.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
performed and wrote. So we're going to go check that out, which will be amazing.
Yes.
It's very thoughtful of you.
We'll get together today and
Map it
match
out.
our schedules.
But I can't tell you how special this was. Like the stuff with my family, it was so generous and so wonderful. And I hate attention with birthdays. And I always thought I would hate a surprise party. I always said I don't want to fucking deal with that. And I found out that I love surprise parties.
Artie called me next day. He gave me a very nice phone call. And he goes, I found out something about myself. I love surprise parties and I love getting gifts.
You know, I said to somebody, everybody thinks they hate a surprise party, but then they have it and they appreciate it.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if you were happy we were having a surprise party. I didn't know. You know, I was like, I hope he likes this.
Oh, you know, because I put on a collared shirt for the restaurant, but I had a T-shirt underneath it. As soon as we walked in, it was like a collared shirt right off. I had the T-shirt. I had pizza dough powder all over it by the end of the night. It didn't kick in how amazing it was until... Like, it started to thin out at about 11:30, and we were drunk, and there was some of us left, and the people sitting there go, listen, guys, do you want more pizza? We'll make whatever you want.
Everyone-
You got the whole rest. You got the rest.
for you.
Well, everyone had left except for Artie, Benji, Ralph, and
The Pace, and the Pace wife Pam got there late.
Yeah. So they're just sitting there. Now, I have the place rented till 1 in the
1 o'clock,
morning.
yeah.
So the owner said, if you guys want another round,
Wow.
start all over again.
They said, yeah.
So the whole place, and meanwhile, people on the street are trying to get in.
And they can't.
And Ronnie and Mike were watching the place. People were really pissed because it's like sort of a New York City landmark. And people...
And they don't even take reservations, do they?
No,
you walk in.
Yeah.
So it was great. It was really great fun. It was a good crowd of people. You know, it's funny, too. Robin couldn't make it. Fred...
I couldn't make it.
Couldn't make it. Why were you?
You know
a
what?
no-show?
I had a gig. I was in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had the wrong date.
Yeah, he
So
had
had
a
you
gig.
canceled it and had it this weekend, I would have been able to make it.
And the other
So would I,
person,
Fred.
No one understands.
Beth
No one
called,
understands having a gig more than me, Freddie. That's great. Though.
Beth
I
called
apologize.
each person and the other person who wasn't there. So Beth calls up Richard Christie.
Yeah,
Richard Christie wasn't there?
Yeah, he didn't make it. What?
Yeah. So he goes,
Hey.
oh, wow. He goes, Beth, you know how much I love Halloween.
Oh, geez.
So Beth doesn't know shit about Richard.
Right,
She's
yeah.
going,
Yeah, who
"You
would know that?"
She goes, you know how much I love Halloween. Our favorite line now to say to each other is, you know how much I love Halloween. And she's going, I don't know that, and I don't give a fuck. You know, it's like, can you come or can you not? So he goes, me and Christy. By the way, I realize his last name is Christy. His girlfriend's name is Christy.
She's going to be Christy?
Me and Christy.
Christy squared.
Christy to the 10th power.
Oh, that makes it even sense.
I go, wait a
They
second.
have to get married now.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
letting-
absolutely.
I said to Beth, Christy.
She's Christy. I'm crusty.
So he goes, me and Christy love Halloween, and we have everything booked up for the whole month. We love to go to Salem and go to 10 different haunted houses, and we planned it. Now, maybe I could switch my plane flight. And Beth's on the phone going, oh, my God.
Could you imagine, like, this girl, she says she loves the haunted houses as much as Richard. My theory is she didn't.
Right. She
gets
never
invited.
went to a haunted house in her life.
Well,
She gets invited to what's going to be what a great time that sounds like.
Yeah.
Surprise party. She's got to go to Salem.
So we called Richard in September, you know, and Beth goes, it's September. Wait, Artie's party's October 13th or
Right,
so.
he's already
12th.
booked it?
Well, yeah, we did it on the 12th, and it's like she's like, he's already. That's not Halloween.
You don't understand.
You don't know how much I love Halloween. Maybe we could. We're supposed to be in the haunted house Saturday morning. Maybe we could switch our plane. and that's every detail of his life
Right.
was being laid out there.
I mean, that is astonishing.
Could you move the party to Salem? Maybe.
Isn't there a John's Pizza in Salem?
Yeah, maybe we should just move the whole party for Richard.
I heard you were really perplexed.
Well, when she called me, I was actually at Halloween Horror Nights in Florida.
Yeah.
And, I was like, I really wanted to go to the party, but I actually booked my Salem trip a year ago because it's hard to get.
This is everything he told Beth. He goes, I booked it a year ago because it's hard to get reservations if you don't book a year in advance.
There's a lot of idiots like you.
Oh man, this was like a convention for Halloweenies, like people like me.
Halloween.
Halloween.
I'm a Halloweener.
Oh, it was the best.
Halloween.
So anyway, here's what it sounded like. Fred, you need to put up the audio, but here is
we go.
Howard TV has tape of Artie walking into John's Pizzeria for a surprise party. Here he is. Here's Beth. There's Artie. There's me.
I mean, I was duped. It worked completely for the record because you've taken me out to dinner for my birthday before, and
Right.
you
were really surprised, right? Nobody ruined it.
Genuinely, you said
Thank
people
God.
might have ruined it.
You didn't hear the noise coming in? Or
No,
anything?
I mean, I was duped to the point where the first person I saw was Teddy. And I immediately said to myself, God, did something happen? My sister had to fly to Italy that day. I'm like, did something happen? Was something wrong?
Oh, no.
And then, so I was surprised. I mean, up to the last minute, I didn't know what was going on. And then, I mean, I got to tell you, man, the feeling of appreciation and love, and it's so thoughtful to do that at a pizzeria, and I don't know,
And even drink beer with you.
yeah, I really got emotional about it. Sheila told me how hard it was to, you went back and forth with them. We never shut it down, and how God knows what you spent, but even just the thought of having it at a
It ain't
place like
cheap.
that. No, I'm
Closing down a whole restaurant and that's cheap.
Yeah, I heard a few of the details, and Sheila said, then they thought about it, and then they decided to really come up with a price.
and the foot
and
foot
what
trap.
they thought that would,
you got to
be worth for them.
if you close it down, they've got to make sure that they're going to make what they made that night.
Right.
And the foot traffic they get on a nice autumn evening in New York. I mean, people were going. You could say. I mean, it's a legendary place.
Yeah.
And
how good is beer and pizza?
I don't know.
Oh my God!
I wasn't there.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
I really got the feeling like I really said to myself, I said, I'm so glad that these people are in my life. They really feel like another family to me. Howard, it was so generous and so thoughtful, and I was blown away by it.
Great. I knew you.
It.
I thought you were having a good time when we first walked in. I went, oh, maybe he didn't want this, but I just thought it was so much fun.
Well, it takes adjusting, and then we were all.
Then you start to really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, when you plan for Artie, I said, well, either it's a pizzeria or we fly everyone to Afghanistan for a poppy field. Where we just,
a heroin den.
Take them to a real life opium den.
That would have been thoughtful as well.
Yeah, right.
But
Artie,
then,
I closed down an opium den for you.
We're all gonna get high together.
What does that cost?
Probably more.
But the reality of it said it was me, Howard, Gary, Ross, Tim Sabian, and Ralph. We're all sitting in a little booth, and I'm sitting next to Howard eating pizza and beer, and we were joking, laughing. And it was nothing but fucking fun. And then
good.
At 11:30, we're all like a little lit because we were drinking the whole night. And the guy said, hey, dude, what do you want? You want more pizzas? We were like, yeah. They got 4 pizzas out in a heartbeat, hot off the fucking grill. And
Artie has willpower too. Like I'm sitting there.
What do you mean?
I'm sitting there chowing down on multiple different pizzas, vegetable pizzas, all kinds of pizzas are out there. And the guy says, Artie, what's your specialty? What's your favorite pizza? Like, this is so cool. And then Artie goes, well, I like sausage and pepper. Or sausage and mushroom.
Right.
So I'm sitting there eating. And Artie's looking at me and I go, Artie, get a slice. There's a million slices around. He goes, I'm waiting for my special pie. I go, well, why don't you have a piece while you're waiting for it? No, I'm waiting for my special pie. And he's waiting. I see him now. He's getting nervous. He's looking around at that guy.
He's beginning
I was
to
sweating.
break.
I was going through withdrawals.
I watch Artie. The pie comes out, and I see the guy took a little step away from Artie. He goes, no, that's my pie. And the pie comes over and slicing. The guy goes, you want me to, Mr. Lang, you want me to leave this pie on your table? No. And Artie's now like, yeah, you know Artie wanted it on the table. He goes, no, put it over there. Other people can share
you had
it.
to share it?
Yeah. Oh.
I had about 4 of that, the slices of that one. And by the time I got to your booth, though, I had already had a ravioli and meatball plate.
Oh.
So, and then I went to some garlic knots, and then I probably ate 11 slices throughout the night.
Did you?
But it was like, it's John's Pizza is smaller pizza. It's more like a bar pie. But I had about 11 slices and probably, I don't know. I had a bunch of pieces of sausage. They had great sausage and pepper. They had meatballs in and out of the gravy, which is very key for anybody who knows how to put a meal together like that.
The only person, of course, who was an asshole, I wonder if they have tape of this. I mean, really, I got upset. Beth got real upset.
What happened?
So the people at John's are being great. The whole place is open to us.
Right. I mean, they couldn't have been friendlier.
So then at that point, well, guess who do you think the asshole of the night is?
Well, I don't know who everybody was, so you didn't give me the whole guess
All
list.
right. Well,
there's a couple without knowing.
All right.
It would either have to be Sal.
Okay, bingo. Sal.
There you go.
That's
All
why
right.
you had to say.
He was my number one. Ronnie was my backup.
Sal. No, Ronnie was really weird.
Was he mellow?
What?
Ronnie was extra mellow.
subdued,
Yeah, he
and like
was.
now he's serious, Ronnie.
Oh, he's got a new personality
Yeah, now he's like-
another bad personality?
This one's better than the other
Here's
one.
the deal. Had Richard been there, I think it would have been neck and neck for Sal and Richard, because Richard.
No,
well,
Richard
it probably would have gotten
behaves.
worse.
No, you know what? It was a really embarrassing moment at that party that Robin and I threw for you at the engagement thing. He kind of stood up at one point. He was totally drunk. His gums were like purple. And he was kind of like reeling back and forth.
Yeah,
It was just really.
He does this thing where you can't walk right.
Yeah. And I was like, dude, like, this is a party with your friends and your peers. It's like, I know you like to get drunk, but try to behave a little bit one night.
So why was Sal the big asshole?
Yeah,
tonight?
why?
Okay, Sal's wife was there, and stuff. And she didn't seem real friendly to me, really. I don't know what the deal is going on between him and, I don't know what's
Now
going
you're
on.
having a problem with Christine? Do we need to bring in a counselor?
No. But I mean, I don't know.
Well.
I think she's loopy from, being married to
with
Sal.
Who wouldn't be?
So anyway.
A little shell shock.
Now I could see why. Because, we're there and we're having this great time.
Yeah, it sounds like a beautiful night.
Couldn't have been
So
more
Sal,
fun. It was
Sal
great.
grew up in a pizzeria, so I guess he said to the
Mr.
guys at
Pizzeria.
John's, "Can I make a pie?"
Okay.
Oh, no.
So Sal gets behind the thing over, not behind the thing, but he's there, and he starts making a pie. Okay, fun, good fun. Scott DePace somehow, I wasn't there for the beginning of this, but Scott DePace said, "Oh, I'll make a pie too." So they had a pie making contest.
And I suppose Scott got his expertise at Showtime.
Don't know.
Showbiz.
I don't know. I
Or
didn't see
Showbiz.
Scott's pizza. I just walked in. and Sal was putting his pizza in the oven, and his hands were full of sauce. He takes his hands and smears them all over Scott DePace's face. Like tons of sauce. And DePace gets pissed off, and of course takes his hands and rubs them on Sal.
So he returns the favor.
And it's like all of a sudden Beth says to me, "You know what? These people are so lovely at John's. They're being kind and letting them make up."
They've never done this before,
right? She goes, I go, guys, stop it now. I said, Sal, it wasn't really Scott. It was Sal. I go, Sal, enough. I don't want this now. This is a restaurant. It's not your fucking home.
Wow.
Oh, God.
How come you can't have a good time if Sal is around?
Show the clip of that. Yeah, it looks like they
See, I didn't see it. I just heard about it.
Thank God I was there.
Oh, that's.
And DePace is a good
right
sport.
in the sauce pot.
I would have punched him.
Oh, no.
Like, why would he do that? What possesses you to just do? The guy from John's looks afraid.
Yeah, and it was going to escalate, I know.
Right.
And I just went, no.
You're not going to destroy this restaurant.
No, you fuckers.
And Artie's party.
And it wasn't DePace. It was Sal.
Yeah, but I mean, if Sal does something stupid, you don't have to return the favor. That's not
but
a
I'm
bright
sure
thing to
DePace
do.
was embarrassed.
It was all over his head. Scott had sauce
I
all
know
over his
that,
head.
but still, you gotta maintain.
Right.
Because it then would have been the drunken brawl at John's that Howard started.
Yeah, who wants Sal's hands on your face, even if there's no sauce?
The rest of the night, Sal had, sauce all over his shirt, too.
Right.
And I was like, because I didn't see that. And when I saw Sal, I said, what the fuck happened
How
to
did
you?
that happen?
I said, what did you do? He's like, me and DePace got into a food fight. I'm like, what? How did that happen?
But where did that sauce come from? Because if that's a pot of sauce that they use.
No, they gave them each a little
Oh, thank goodness,
piece.
because I'm thinking they put their hands in.
No, none of that. It was great, though. It was great fun. I was really pleased with myself.
It was a blast.
I do want to ask Sal why he had
where is he? How does he feel this morning?
He's been bumming out all weekend that you're going to bring up the fact that he was having that food fight.
It was like, I think Beth. It's like,
But he never changes.
Did you do something with your facial hair?
What did you do?
Shaved his stash.
What did you do?
I screwed up shaving. I set the wrong setting on my razor, and I cut off the right side of my mustache.
You had a mustache, and now what do you have? Like a terrorist beard?
Like Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, you look like dude. Shave that.
Why not
off.
shave the whole thing? You don't like the whole thing shaved?
Nah, I have no chin. I look like a turtle without this fucking thing.
Really?
I look
So
terrible.
just paint yourself green.
That's a calculated thing that you think you look bad
Look at
with?
that beard, Robin.
stupid.
When he walked in here, I was like, who the heck is that?
It's my Halloween costume.
Dude, why do you have to
I'm a pilgrim.
why do you even Beth said, how the fuck would we invite now I know we'd never invite Sal
Right.
anywhere. She looked at me, she goes, "Oh, please, don't let him wreck this party."
I know you guys are always worried and paranoid about me, which
And there's
I understand.
good reason for it.
Right. So I just want to let you know that, I'm sorry about that, and it wouldn't have escalated. As soon as you said stop, I stopped immediately.
But why do I have to say stop?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what are you
It
doing?
would have escalated had you not been.
Like, why'd you have to put sauce all over
First of all,
DePace's head?
I put a dot on his head.
So
and
what? Why do you have to go there, man?
He threw a whole glob of sauce back in my face.
Yeah.
A glob. And I
Can you blame him?
I think he went a little overboard. We're having a nice time.
He doesn't know how much is on his face. He's embarrassed.
Well, you know what? When you do things like that, you have to gauge on how far you can go. Scott crossed the line.
I see.
I did the dot.
You didn't. Oh, you did it the right way. Okay.
I tried.
Okay. I didn't realize.
Sal, you're two adults. You picked gravy up, no matter how much it was, and put it on another adult's face. Come on.
I beat him in the pizza competition. It was my way of, celebrating. And by the way, Howard, my wife thought you looked very good that night.
Thank you.
She said something that I was kind of shocked myself. She said she finds you to be very sexually appealing.
Oh, well, she wasn't being friendly to me. I was coming over and talking to her.
I remember she was talking to Melissa Zapin, and you walked over to say hello. And did you hear what I said? I said, hello, somebody's saying hello to you.
Yeah, but Ralph, you're on the air.
You missed the greatest thing that Sal did later in the evening. For some reason, I'm not really sure.
As a tribute to Richard.
Down the street a little bit, there was a deli with a bunch of pumpkins out.
Oh, yeah.
So Sal pulled down his pants and rubbed his cock on the pumpkins.
Why would you do that?
I slapped my dick on the pumpkins. As a tribute to Richard, because Richard loves
in
pumpkins.
public?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Wait, it's in the village on a Friday night at like 12 o'clock, and there's people everywhere.
What are you doing?
And that's somebody's store?
Yeah.
That's right next to the party.
Dude, I can't give.
I just saw a video of it, which will be on Howard TV, but I mean, that's ridiculous.
It was the funniest thing ever.
The craziest thing I ever saw. Why would you do that?
Because I'm an idiot. I'm an asshole. I really am. I have assholeitis.
Is it when you're drinking you lose impulse control?
I wasn't even drinking. If I drank, I would have taken a shit on those pumpkins.
Sal turns to me and goes, "Should I do it?"
It's too much.
You know.
Dominic Barbara, what do you want?
What really interests me was, of course, it was a pizzeria, where he loses it. But I have to tell you, after 22 years, the greatest goosebump chills I ever had, was when he said last week to our favorite comedian's girlfriend, how he said those words to her, I still don't get. And why he said them.
I don't know.
Didn't you get
We're not going to go overboard with that.
Yeah,
all right, thanks, Dominic. We're not going to revisit that.
What's he talking? I didn't know what he's talking about.
The roast of Pat.
You got to really listen carefully when Dominic calls.
Yeah, right.
All right, look.
You know, Howard, but speaking of books, I had a wonderful gift for Artie. Did you hear about this?
No. What did you do now?
Gary sabotaged my gift completely.
How's
I wanted to do something thoughtful for Artie. I wanted to make him something from the heart. I wrote him a book based on his stories through the eyes of a child.
Right.
I drew it with crayon. It's called Artie is Funny. And it was all his stories, him dressed as a pig, him getting a load on his chest. It was a beautiful book. And Gary comes in the last minute. He goes, "You're a weirdo. Don't do this. This is going to upset Artie." I go, "How can it upset Artie? It's a touching thing." And I sat down with Mary Delabate and Melissa Zapin and Pam Sabian, and they said that was one of the most touching, wonderful things. And Gary
He's so
ruined
retarded, Howard. You really are not a bright person. I realize, and I sincerely mean that.
It was a wonderful
because he's talking about how he sat down with. I walk in, right. I look on Sal's screen. There's a picture that like a 5-year-old drew of a troll wearing a pig nose.
Look, that's the cover of the book. Look, Howard. Right. Howard, look at that.
That's pretty funny.
It's called Artie is Funny.
So the whole thing is about Artie getting alone. And I just said, "Oh, what's that?" He goes, "Artie birthday thing." And I said, "Oh, that's funny." And he goes, "It's really touching." And I said, "Well, I don't know that it's touching." I go, "It's funny to you. You're making fun of Artie. You know, there's the one with it's a Coke story and Artie getting a load on his chest." I go,
but
Artie may find it funny. I go, "But I don't think that it's touching." And he goes, "It's very touching. It's from a 5-year-old."
Look at that.
No, but hold on.
Artie is funny. Artie is big. Artie gets silly, dressed like a pig. And
I just told him I didn't think it was touching.
It's not touching, but it's fun. Would you have liked that, Artie?
I wouldn't have offended me.
Look at that. Artie is funny. Artie's the best. Artie has something stuck on his chest, and there's him with the Yankee shirt and the stain on his chest.
All right. Well,
with a lot of work.
It's just
I didn't
weird.
talk him out of it. I just said it's not touching.
Right.
Look, this is one for you, Gary.
What?
Artie loves sports. Artie loves bets. He cheers for the Yankees and boos at the Mets. Who cares? I know it's a dumb. What's he going to do with that? But Sal, what's he going to do with it?
Don't misdirect the fact that you were an asshole on Friday night. Don't fucking throw it on me.
I'm not misdirecting
it. By the way, you're just so fucking out of the mix. I mean, I can't have you to any party.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't have bought it.
No.
For a little sauce.
Dude, come on. I rent out a restaurant for Artie and everything, so you got to make it about you?
No, first of all, On Demand asked us to have a pizza competition. I didn't ask to do that.
What is this note? Ask Sal to read the poem he was going to read to Artie.
That is the poem. I turned it
it
into a poem because Gary sabotaged it. And that was my mistake because Gary's not a creative
Gary did
person.
you a big favor.
Hold on a second. Then Sal goes home and tells his wife, and his wife goes, "Gary's absolutely right. That's not touching." I didn't tell him not to give it to Artie. I just said...
But what would Artie do with that?
Right.
I mean, really? Like, who wants it? He's a grown man. What is he going to do with that?
What do you think, Artie?
Well, listen, the fact that you put time into a birthday gift would have been, nice, and I would have said thank you. It wouldn't have offended me, but ultimately, yeah, what am I,
Were you gonna read it, or are you gonna throw it on the trash heap?
I mean, I wouldn't have thrown it out for, a little while out of tribute to.
I mean, it's just
it was nice that if someone spends
your
time
dad
on
you're
a
making
gift,
a card for.
It's very creative. It's Artie's edgy stories through the eyes of a 4-year-old child. See, that was the biggest mistake. Listen to that shitbag in that fucking cage of his. You're not a creative person, Gary. That's why you're a producer. You're not in charge of creativity. Yeah. This has come from the same guy who fucking... Go fuck yourself, you fat lip dick.
But then why would you listen to him, Sal? You should have just given it to me. I mean,
by the way, fucking cheap.
I shouldn't have listened to this asshole. His own wife was telling him that he sabotaged it. Like, why'd you do that, Gary? He called me a weirdo.
7 cents or 9 cents, you cheap fuck.
What's that?
Just spend a fucking nickel on Artie. He's been good to you.
Spend a nickel. I put my time into it. I put my heart into it. That was the whole
because
point.
you're retarded that your time is worthless.
What did you give him, you ass licker?
Artie, would you like to tell him?
He actually gave me my favorite gift of the night besides the party. A new iPod that I desperately needed, completely filled.
iPod, iSmart, they're a dime a dozen. You can walk into any fucking place and get one. So unoriginal, so uncreative, typical
And for
Gary.
the record, Sal and his wife got me a T-shirt that said "emotional friend" on it, which I thought was funny, and he got me a $100 gift certificate to a bookstore. So he did spend money. Everybody was very nice. And
someone was telling me that Scott the engineer was grabbing anyone he could while he was eating to talk about his hernia operation.
Oh, really? He was there. See, I still don't have a full list, picture of who was there.
Oh, yeah, Scott was there.
The story is that he sat down with Jim, who works here, Jim's girlfriend, and she was eating, and he was starting to talk about his operation, and somehow I heard the word bowels were involved.
Oh, boy. She's eating, and he's talking about his bowels?
Bon appetit.
Well, my bowel.
While you eat your pizza and ravioli, let me tell you about my bowels.
Yeah. First of all, you have to understand what a hernia is and to what extent they invade the body to fix it.
At first, they thought it was a small hernia. Then they realized my small intestine fell down into my right testicle.
Do you have any idea how long the human intestine is? I'm sorry, did you just throw up?
Fascinating.
Yeah, someone told me about that at the party, and I finally saw the girl later in the night, and apparently she was very open about how grossed out she was.
Really?
Yeah.
How many people would you say were there?
Oh, 72, I think the count was.
The big party.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a huge room, so it was, it looked like a very happening scene.
Yeah. And I had some the folks from the news department and some of the people from here and some artists.
Yeah, I heard that the news department wasn't forgotten this time.
Yeah, in fact, I had Ralph Howard there, the voice of Howard 100 News, an unsung hero, and then he was saying his wife is working on the Sex and the City movie, so he must be married to some actress or something.
He is. In fact, she's really good friends with Alec Baldwin. That's how I got Alec Baldwin up here the first time. She was on a sitcom too, but she's an actress.
Yeah, she must be a big deal. You know, Ralph's like one of those showbiz kind of guys too, voiceover. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
deep voice. So I saw him there for a while, and then he split, I guess.
I just saw a movie on cable TV that he's featured in. His voice is featured in The Paper with Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
The entire opening of the film is Ralph Howard. Yeah.
I didn't know his wife was an actress because he kept saying, yes, my wife was working on Sex and the City tonight, otherwise she would have been there.
Does he still keep that same voice?
Oh, yeah. Hello, Howard. Hello, Beth. Thank you for the invitation. I'm enjoying pizza and beer right now.
But he didn't come with his wife.
No. I don't know. Actually, he wasn't drinking. Ralph Howard doesn't even drink, I don't think. Maybe he was. I don't know.
He is. He's a real nice guy, Ralph. He really is.
What else? Oh. This is
Who else did you spend time talking to? Did you get stuck with anybody that you couldn't get away from?
Well, first I was talking to some... I have a hard time talking to Jim, your boyfriend.
Jim Florentine?
Because I don't know. We saw each other. We looked at each other. We didn't have much to say. But it's hard. You know, the room is noisy. There's a lot going on.
Right.
And I just wanted to eat. When I ran into Jim, I just wanted to eat. You know how when you're hungry, you just want to eat? You don't want to talk to anyone?
You always save yourself for the party, so you're starving.
I made a beeline right over to the ravioli and everything.
Yeah, well, so did I. Because, you know, I
needed a little something to hold me off.
Well, whenever it's going to be, you know, you guys go to dinner at these nice places, I tried to save myself.
So you had a good hunger going, too.
When I was ravenous.
So they didn't wait to put the food out. The food came out right away?
Oh, it was out. By the time we got there, it was out.
All right.
And I just asked for a custom pizza, which didn't take that long.
Yes, Ralph.
I just heard the funniest thing. I had no idea Scott was there. I was there from the beginning to the last one to leave, and I didn't even see Scott. What the fuck is Scott? This is why he doesn't get invited anywhere.
People don't notice him.
Scott, I swear to God, I didn't even know he was there. The loser.
Hello.
What did he do all night?
I don't know. He walked around. He talked. The eeriest guy was Ronnie, the limo driver.
What you started to allude to that earlier. You said Ronnie was really weird.
Ronnie's like. How do you explain Ronnie's new personality, Scott?
Ronnie doesn't talk to anybody anymore.
Yeah, like he's all angry and doesn't
because of what you
talk.
just did to me. Because Jim McClure and his girlfriend was sitting there, and Jim McClure was telling me he had a similar operation, and he was asking about my operation. It wasn't. I didn't volunteer the information.
What is that about the bowel, or what
Your
information?
fucking intestines fall out of your abdomen into your balls. That's what happens.
My
That's basically what
fell out
happens.
of my abdomen and into
if
my
you're not
balls.
careful, if you happen to punch your
that's all I
balls,
said. It wasn't
there might be a
gross.
perforation in your small intestine, and your testicle fills with shit.
And what's with
Someone
Ralph?
told me.
Am I making you nauseous yet?
Ralph, call back if you want.
Fuck Ralph.
Someone said since your operation, now your penis looks like high pitch Eric's. Like there's no penis there.
Now, how would they know that?
No, I said.
What happened?
It retracts. It goes in like a turtle's head. It goes in all
So
the
you
way.
have no cock.
Well,
You don't
sometimes,
show at
in
all?
certain positions when I sit down or something.
You mean your penis retracted?
Yeah, all the way. And I asked the doctor. I was at the doctor the other day. I said,
But
"What
my
the hell's going
vagina
on
is
here?"
fine.
He goes, "Don't worry. It's fluid. It's swelling. It's muscle. It'll get better."
Oh, it's going to go down.
Is there
It's
anything
swollen.
good in your life?
No,
No.
believe me, there is nothing good right now.
And Ronnie, what is your new personality? I mean, like you're like.
What? I didn't bother
everyone-
anybody.
No, I know, but everyone just says you're like so angry lately.
I wasn't angry. I was talking to. I was sitting with Pharrell the whole night and
Yeah.
talking to him.
I don't know. Everyone
What's
just
wrong
says
with
you're
that?
acting
You
really
can't
strange.
Because I wasn't a drunken idiot and didn't make an ass out of myself. Now I'm no.
Yeah,
Now I'm no
I
good for
liked
that.
it. I had no problem with it, but there is something weird going on with you.
I mean, like, I let JD take my place.
Do you not want to talk to anybody else? You don't
What? I was
circulate
talking-
anymore?
what are you talking
You
about?
said you spent the whole night with Pharrell.
I was sitting with Pharrell and Scott.
Yeah, we
What's wrong with that?
But you don't move around.
We
you don't
called
talk to
into
Artie?
Pharrell's show and we busted ass over there while we were sitting there at the table. Pharrell wanted us to call in. We called in.
All right.
You don't go over and talk to Artie?
I talked to Artie. What are you talking about?
All right.
You weren't there.
asking.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, you didn't even show
Yeah,
up.
you
What
didn't
the
even
fuck is
show
your
up.
problem?
What were you getting your ass cleaned?
I'm just thinking.
Huh?
I'm just thinking. Poor Pharrell. What a horrible
What do you
night.
mean, poor Pharrell?
He's stuck with
Ronnie
Ronnie
and
and
Scott.
Artie.
Well,
Ronnie and Scott.
did you notice how I
Ronnie
stayed
and
away?
Scott.
Howard,
That's
did
not
you
a
notice
good
how
table.
I stayed away from you, and I stayed
Yeah,
away
so
from
did
Artie.
I. I figured, you know.
I said hi to you, Scott.
You said hi, and that was it. I
I
just
mean,
kept
what
my
do you-
distance.
what do you want- Why would you keep your distance from me?
I talked to
Because
Artie.
anything that I say obviously comes up like this.
Right.
No, I don't.
So,
Well,
I mean-
that's great.
and fucking Ralph, I said hello to. I don't know what his problem
Nobody
is.
remembers you.
I was obviously
Except the
McClure and his
woman-
girlfriend remember
No,
me. Ronnie
the
remembers
girlfriend
me.
hasn't stopped talking about it. Well, very good. All right. That's very nice.
Yeah, fuck everyone.
Hey, Ralph, I didn't mean to hang up on you, but I did.
Yeah, well, I'm sure people appreciated that.
Yeah, I try to keep you in small doses.
You know, the other weird thing was, like, you know, like, you were so monitored. Like, even, like, people who are close to you and stuff, like, all they can talk about is, like, how many pieces of pizza you ate.
I know, it is really weird
It's
for me.
creepy. It's like, wow, Howard ate, like, I'm doing Gary's voice, but Gary didn't. I don't remember Gary. But it was like everybody's like, wow,
I mean, the
Howard
whole-
ate 5 pieces of pizza.
I mean, the whole time I'm sitting there, Gary goes, you know, Bulls,
Yeah.
I'm really glad to see you out here having fun with the boys and drinking beer, and look at you eating pizza. And every time I'd order pizza, he goes, look at you having another piece of pizza. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, that's why it's just getting so odd.
He did say to me this morning that you cut out at 9:30. Apparently, he
No, I didn't.
he-
10 o'clock.
He checked his
9:35
watch.
on the button.
Yeah, was it?
9:35.
I was tired.
But Howard, even Artie sat down and he goes, holy shit, Howard's eating pizza. And he said to you,
Yeah, but
Howard,
it's-
hold on,
it's
let me finish the
obnoxious.
sentence. When was the last time, he goes, Howard, when was the last time you had a slice of pizza? What'd you say?
I said years ago.
Yeah, it was just weird. It's just, it was fun.
I know, but why is there? I don't even know what you ate. I don't watch what you eat.
But why is it this whole show is we all look at each other?
I know, but it's just like,
was,
I know, but now you know what it feels like.
It wasn't just Gary. It was like everybody. That was the whole talk. Like all
You mean that
everybody
was
could
going
talk
around
about.
the room?
Yeah, it's like Howard ate pizza. You would have thought like you
and
know,
people actually come running in the room to watch me eat the pizza.
Wow.
fucking people are annoying.
Yeah, not you, Ralph.
No, I don't know how many pieces of fucking pizza he ate. I saw him eat pizza.
That's why I do like hanging around Ralph. People say to me, "Why is Ralph your friend?" I go, because he really
Leaves you alone.
He does. He doesn't make a big deal about it.
Watch me fucking pizza.
You know what? This could be a whole different day and a whole different party, and Ralph could be calling in saying how many pieces of pizza you ate.
No, I wouldn't.
He blows like the wind.
I'm telling you, everyone, every minute, like Ross too. Hey, I see you eating pizza.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, and you're having beer too. Like, Gary goes, it's really good to see you. One of the boys having a beer.
Yeah. Ross was another one yelling about it.
Oh, Ross was.
Yeah.
Ross, you would have thought the Beatles just reunited.
Yeah, can I just sit and fucking eat?
He goes, hey, you're having a beer? I go, yeah. He goes, hey, he's having a beer.
Oh.
I mean, I don't fucking know.
But Howard, if we knew Artie for like 10 years, right, and we know the way Artie eats, and suddenly Artie hadn't had a cupcake for 10 years.
It's a pizza party. What am I going to eat? I'm hungry.
Then he has one, you'd be like, holy shit, Artie's eating a cupcake.
I'm hungry.
How could he throw a pizza party and not eat pizza?
That's what I was going to...
right?
I was going to bring Gary in to watch me take a dump so he could talk about how I wipe my ass. Look at you wiping your ass,
He
Paul.
took a dump.
Amazing.
It was a fun time,
being
though.
you, man.
Well, I don't know. I evidently I'm fascinating.
You are.
You're the funny thing about when you and Beth leave is not that you leave, because listen, you guys threw a great party. It was wonderful and everything. But you're first of all, you're the two tallest people at the party, and Beth can't leave. You're so recognizable, and you guys are walking out, and you both go, shh, don't tell anyone. But it's so obvious you two are leaving.
No,
everyone's
it wasn't.
watching
We a lot of people didn't even know we left.
I didn't know you left.
No, Gary watches me.
I'm not watching you. You walked right
Dude,
by me while I was
you watch everything I do.
Were you the first people to leave?
No, other people had left.
Who?
Tony Coburn had left with her husband. Other people had left. You know what it was? They were very prompt about getting the food out. We ate, we drank, we had dessert.
Yeah, but you are the host of the party.
Yeah, well, believe me, everyone was having a good time.
Gary was the only one who missed you.
Yeah, no one else saw me leave.
I think it behooves you to stay
We stayed.
until all of your guests.
It was time.
You walked by, Howard.
Let's ask an etiquette coach
But Robin-
again. What is the proper etiquette?
Howard
here?
walks by a bunch of people, and everyone says, "I'm the one who notices." And
Yeah,
everyone's
it's
like,
you.
Where's
No one else
Every
knew.
single person said, "Where's Howard going?"
Yeah. Oh, okay. Every single person. Nobody saw me leave.
Howard, you walked by 20 fucking people. Are
No,
you
I
blind?
didn't. Gary, you're sitting and counting how many pieces of pizza I ate.
I didn't count. I have no idea how many pieces
Yeah,
of pizza.
okay. Every time.
Well,
Oh,
Artie
you
said
could-
he did count 5.
Artie was the one. Howard, you were so drunk, you somehow got my voice confused with
No,
Artie's.
you too. You
No,
were like,
I mentioned it
"Well,
once.
just having
Artie brought
another beer."
But see, you just make shit up. Artie brought it up like 20 times.
I did. I brought it up.
one time I
Artie
said-
did too. I know.
I said to you one time, "Wow, I can't believe you're drinking beer and eating pizza." That's
You
it.
can't
That's all I
believe it.
said.
You can't believe it.
That's all I said.
You can't believe it.
Artie must have said it
All right,
3 times.
I don't care.
I think it was Artie and Ross mostly.
Yeah,
That
dude.
Ross was counting too?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
my
me.
God.
It was
Ross,
definitely me.
Ross had a counter with him. You know, one of those
He
things
was
he clicked.
he was clicking every time you.
I tell
It's a
you.
good thing on this
Took a
show
piece.
we don't watch each other and
No,
monitor
you
each
watch
other.
me.
And you watch me.
I don't see anything. I don't know what you did.
I mean, not last night, but generally, if we're at a party, you'd be like, "Oh, Gary wore a fucking T-shirt and he's white trash."
You did.
It was fun.
All right. We had a good time. That's all
So
we did.
Mrs. Norris didn't come
Nope.
to represent the family?
No, they're weird,
gonna
those
watch
two. They don't invite anybody anywhere. They don't.
Robin
wait.
was busy laying on the floor getting coffee enema.
At least I was busy.
Oh, man.
Fred was staring at a wall.
No, I was in Texas.
I know.
So, Artie, what'd you think about the party Howard threw for you?
It was great, very generous, very nice. I really felt the love. It was good to, have my second family throw me a surprise party, and it was generous and thoughtful, and I couldn't have had a better time. It was great.
And what'd you think of Sal and Scott DePace making the pizzas and then throwing sauce around, making asses of themselves?
Look, I conduct myself in a classy manner wherever I am. So the thought of them throwing stuff around is so foreign to me. I can't even. It's so beneath me. I can't even think to comment on it. They're animals. They're animals. They're like untamed jackals in the wild, gnawing at a gazelle that was just killed by a hyena as they circle around like vultures trying to get a piece of meat. They're grotesque, inhuman, disgusting animals.
Am I to understand? So you're this high society guy. Did you see what he wore to the party? He claims to have gotten dressed up.
Just
for the
an
party.
example.
It was like
an
bad
example of how just the lack of sophistication and manners on every level. I'm sitting here trying to do an interview with one of the top in-demand cable networks, and he feels it's necessary to interrupt me.
You were talking about
they're like wild boars, and I use boar in the sense of the animal and B-O-R-E. They're boars.
Jesus Christ.
Happy birthday, many more, and I know everyone in this room loves you. I love you, and that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The truth is, I have to say, when we were talking about planning a party for you, Beth said to me, what if we could close down pizza place, and it was John's, and we figured you would be happiest in this environment, and I can see that you are.
I am.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, anyway, happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I just want to say thank you so much. I must have strict assurance from Corleone. As time goes by and his position becomes stronger, how do I know he won't attempt any individual vendetta? Little Godfather. Guys, I love you all. This is when I hit 40 yesterday, a bunch of people lost money on the internet. A lot of the death sites had to close the fuck down. And it's 80 to 1 for 50, so place your bets right now. Yeah. And I'm glad you did a pizzeria that's a little well known. If you tried to close down a pizzeria in Jersey, the cocaine dealers that hang there might have given you some trouble. And what can I say? This is the greatest thing ever. Closing down a pizzeria for me. I appreciate it. I love you all. Let's get drunk. Let's have some mozzarella. Let's have some cannolis and schviadel. And let's fuck some whores. Right?
All right, I'm challenging this bald piece of crap to a pizza making competition.
How many pizzas did you make in your life?
Millions. How many did you make?
1,000 maybe?
I made 100. So he's from Showbiz Pizza. I'm from my dad's pizzeria. And now
Pizzeria.
And Scott always breaks my balls. He goes, you know what? You can't make shit. You can't make pizza. He used to pride himself on saving money with the perfect amount of sauce, perfect amount of cheese.
And not only that, I can make a pizza in about 30 seconds.
I can make it in 18. Bring it on, bitch.
All right, they're ready for you, man.
Go.
There we go. Back there.
Done, bitch. Done.
It looks like pizza. It smells like pizza. Hold on.
And it tastes like.
Delicious. Good. Grazie.
Grazie.